Rightio, we're back live here at Sanders Park for the second half. Unfortunately, there was no camera action. Some technical difficulties here didn't allow us to show the first 5 or 6, 7 minutes of the second half, which, as you know, from those who are here would know, but the Old Boys side got a penalty to make it 20 points to 16, and a very, very good try was scored now by the Tukapa side after a great series of phases to make it 25-16, which now Jason Potros has converted, and it should be now 27 points to 16. We do apologise for the technical difficulties. We're back with the action now, and Old Boys will now restart.
Play on, accept the kick.
Nice take there from Leighton Price as he lays it back cleanly for his team. There have been a few substitutes coming on in the second half now as Henry Miles tries to make a few extra meters in the midfield. Just when they were looking to get quick 2-second ball, the Old Boys player got cleanly over the ball, playing it on the ground. Referee has indicated that call, so 50 minutes of running time. We did effectively lose about 9 or 10 minutes, unfortunate, and we apologise for that, but with technical issues, it's just the way it is, and so we move on now, and we're back with the action. But a very, very good try was missed during the time we weren't on air. The Tukapa players spun the ball left and right. They had good continuity, good ball security, and eventually scored out wide, and it was a great, great try by the Tukapa side.
Just stronger position. Yep.
So it's 27 points to 16 for Tukapa. Plenty of running time yet to go. Only 51 minutes on the clock. So we do have 1 or 2 replacements have come on. Chris Jollins, I think, has come on at number 19 for Tukapa.
Just move across. That
I can clearly see at the moment. Shortened man line out here, chosen from Tukapa side, and Ricky Gatella.
Hey guys, there's a lot of bitching and moaning, alright? There's a clear gap there, let's go.
There's a bit of, as you expect, banter in the line-outs, trying to make sure we have a metre gap. And it's going deep. Nicely taken there as they set the maul, but it's going wide. Good passing here from the Tukapa, very crisp and sure. Good quick release ball, same way attack. Changing the angle of attack, that was Jacob Ratavuku-Nikums. Now they look for a runner. Lucas Halls, I think it was there, going through.
Holding on.
Just when the Tukapa side were looking to get quick release ball, the Old Boys team successfully jackled over it and secured for themselves a penalty.
Time off blue 3. Sub.
17 coming on now for Tukapa. That's Brendan Dent. He will take up the position in the front row. Looks like Tom Edwards is being replaced.
Time on.
He's put in a good shift for his team this afternoon. Beg your pardon, it was Scott Mallow coming off.
Leave it now, blue. Hold
Shane
now.
Wake monstered as he tried to regather that ball. Good line defence from Tukapa now. They've regathered it. Opportunities out wide if they can spin it quickly. They're doing so. 2-on-1 overlap now looking likely. Yes, he's got outside his marker. A quick, speedy feet. It's a chase to the try line. Did he get there? Yes, he did. Will Johnson deemed that the speedy footwork of the outside winger there. Now it's either Isaac Ratavuku-Nikins or it could well be Jacob Ratavuku-Nikins that one of the two scored this try. You'll see they just raced in there, scooped it up and over in the corner. No, it's number 9, Campbell Woodmass. He got out there and scored, but it looked clearly as though from the action replay that it got out to the winger. There must have been an in-pass there on the far side, but Tukapa now out to a commanding lead, 32 points to 16. well constructed try, applying a lot of pressure on the Plymouth Old Boys defence, just stretching their defensive line and creating some opportunities for their team. And then the leg speed of the speedy players out wide did the job.
Oh, enjoyed it. Let's try that. Yeah.
So Jason Potros will try and add the icing on the cake here with this wide conversion. Struck it well, but the flags do not go up. Score remains 32 points to 16. 54 minutes of running time, but uphill task now for the Old Boys team. But they are surely capable of getting back into this game and getting points on the board.
Carried back. White blue.
Carried back call, you heard that from the referee. Cody Ray into Daniel Waite with his quick feet.
Release him, blue, blue.
He's been held up.
Release.
Tukapa will gladly take this ball and move it.
Yeah, I got him. Yeah. Knee on the ground, must release him.
The knee on the ground, player must be released. You heard that call. Old Boys have also made 1 or 2 replacements. Toby Burkett, number 16, is on the field as Cody Ray will get some much needed field position now and give the Old Boys team a chance to attack with the ball from this line out.
I'll go back, Josh. Hold.
Nice clean take at the back of the line out there as they
play on, he's okay. I'm happy that he's
get their
bound
ball
up.
set, trying to march forward. They don't have everybody on the line out. Tukapa forwards equal to the task there, just managing to halt the forward movement of the Old Boys pack. They only had but perhaps 4 or 5 players in it as they tried to march forward, so they came in numbers and stopped that forward momentum and have regained the opportunity to feed the scrum.
Let's go, guys. First scrum in a while, boys. Keep working hard.
Box loose. Box.
Crouch. Bind. Sit. Play on. Hold here, guys. Leave him now. Wait there, blue. Yeah, he's on.
Clearly a structured exit strategy there from the Tukapa boys. They first hit the ruck in the midfield. Got a nice clean delivery from the halfback back to Jason Potros. On this occasion he was not under any pressure and he cleared for touch. All Boys though have this throw to the line out. Off the top we go.
No, leave it.
First strike weapon was the blindside winger as they pick and go and march forward. Another pick and go through the middle.
Release them, 14.
Working hard to get the ball to the ground. Pick and go, close quarter stuff here from the Old Boys pack. Closer and closer they march towards the try line. Another pick and go, getting very low.
Eight's on his feet, holding on.
But very frustrating for the Old Boys forwards there, just when they were getting a little bit of momentum going forward as they went to the ground and the shunt came on. They didn't release the ball. Clearly indicated from the ref, Paul Johnson.
Maxie.
And all of that good work has been undone. Lost opportunity there for the Old Boys team.
five blue and
So
five
we have
black
18.
sub.
Mike Nyson coming on for the Tukapa side.
Just hold him there,
He's
Josh.
an able replacement. Very strong and powerful. Played many games for the Tukapa side this season in the locking position.
Yeah. All good, yep. Time
Looks
back
like
on.
Alex Perry might be coming off.
Is it on you, Josh, is it? It's on Josh, thanks. That's where he is.
Going down the middle of the line. Had good contest from Old Boys. Looking to regather the ball, which they have done. It's their chance to play with it now. One off runner on the open side. Yet again, a couple of tip-on passes. They're trying to get their backline players involved.
Leave it now.
Back on the open side. Good backdoor play there with Daniel Waite. Cut out pass into the flying left winger here. He's looking for support players as they come
Leave it now.
speeding in to try and get to that ball. This is good play from Old Boys if they can keep the ball. Daniel Waite sizing up his options.
Leave it.
Didn't have much choice but to just take it into the ruck. JJ Poco taking it forward a few more metres. Braden Northcott Hill through. Can he get to the try line? He's getting close. Now it's the chance of Old Boys if they spread it wide. And yes, have they got over the try line? I think you'll find yes they have. Will Johnson has indicated a try. Well constructed there from the New Plymouth Old Boys team. They deserved that opportunity to score because they were certainly trying earlier when it was denied them, and then they got back into the groove, and as you saw on their action replay, it went out wide and over in the corner. Some nice crisp passing, and the opportunity became available. They took it. They're at the scores up now to 32 points to 21. So Daniel Waite, it's a wide conversion attempt on the far side of the field. He is the top point scorer in the local competition. Struck it well, but yes, it's over. Touch judge has said it's over. That's tightened it up even more. Now it's 32 points to 23.
18 exactly to go.
32 points to 23.
Is that right, Matt?
It's a 9-point differential. They will need to score twice, New Plymouth Old Boys. Plenty of running time yet to go.
32-23.
Nice high restart from Jason Potros.
Right.
Clearly taken there from the Old
Hands off
Boys
now.
player.
Right here.
They've set themselves a ruck.
Off now. Good, yeah.
One off runners.
Hold.
But now it's a long
now.
kick downtown, looking for field position.
Move out, blue.
That was a contestable kick. Regathered by Tukapa. Well done.
Holding on. Leave
But he
it.
had to wait a few seconds for his support players to arrive, and he just held on a little bit too long for the referee's liking there. There's a nice high kick in the midfield, contestable. As Cody Ray will slam the ball downtown and
Sub black 14.
give Old Boys another opportunity to attack from this line out.
It's coming now. Just got a sub, boys. Time's off, sub. Yeah, if they're going to be slow, I'm not going to chase that. All good, Max. Thank you.
Old Boys have made a substitution at half-back. That would be Brody Lillian, 20. And I think Sean Waite would probably have moved on to the right wing.
Leave it now, release.
We'll just check
That's now carried back.
in a few moments.
Now, hold here. Yeah, just stay there.
Tukapa have the ball though as they start to get a bit of a
Hold here, Black. White, Black.
drive going forward. Campbell Woodmass, high box kick. Testing their resolve of the Old Boys receivers.
He's alright, he's on the other side.
They were secure on the take. They now get a chance to move the ball infield. Looks like field position is the name of the game now.
Option.
That kick not directed in the right position as he would have liked. And because it's gone dead,
Yeah, sure.
they come right back for a scrum around about midfield.
1 minute inside Old Boys half, so about here. On me. Cool. Here's Mark, boys. Thanks, boys. No, you're not. Clearly. Mike's here. He's over there. Nope, still running. Bubbles, B. Crouch. Bind. Sit.
What a great try there from the Tukapa side. The action was going so quick. I was watching it out the left-hand side of the screen. Didn't quite see that, but a nice break off the back of the scrum, as you'll see in the replay. And a grub kick deep in behind, regathered by number 22. And 22, if the program is correct, Luke Taplin. He's come on as a replacement. Will score the try in the corner. That could well see the game for the Tukapa side, but a good attacking option off the back of that scrum to just catch the Old Boys three-quarter player napping and kicked it in behind. Then it was a chase to the try line. Ball bounced kindly. Luke Taplin, the recipient of that try, and that has taken the score out to now 37 to Tukapa, 23 to Plymouth Old Boys. 67 running minutes on the clock. Another 13 or so to go, plus referee's time. Jason Potros now will try to convert this try. Just watch this kick. No, I don't see the flags go up, but nevertheless a good attempt. The score remains Tukapa 37 and Plymouth Old Boys 23. Another high restart from Daniel Waite. Tukapa have secured the ball at the base of this ruck.
Release him now.
More players being asked to come in. You understand the reason behind that. It's going to be a box kick. Yes, it is. Forcing Tukapa to come forward.
Yeah, both ways.
And unfortunately for them, they knocked that ball on. So the possession is mounting up for the Tukapa side. They've had a lot of ball to play with now. In the early parts of the game, it was all Old Boys.
Time off.
Tables have turned around a bit now, and the Tukapa side are getting plenty of opportunities to play with the ball and certainly creating a few for themselves by the pressure they're applying to the old boys side. It's been a very, very good contest though. It's been an excellent game of rugby, and it's unfortunate, as we said, that the loser of this game, their season will be over, and whoever that might be, they'll be pleased with the way they've played throughout the season. It's been a disjointed season with the Taranaki Trophy event at the start through COVID, and a few COVID examples of defaults and so on, but both these teams have played very, very good rugby today, and there can only be one winner, unfortunately. And we've witnessed to a very, very good game of rugby from both sides. The score is only one indication of how the game has panned out. Both teams have played very, very well, tried to use the ball wisely, but the Tukapa side on balance have had, I think, a bit more firepower in the outsides of their backline players. Speed, a bit of intelligent behind as well, and they've applied a lot of pressure to the old boys' defence. So Luke Tapton, first receiver off the scrum. Tukapa going wide. First strike is out wide. That's a wide play. Now they're coming back looking for some runners close to the ruck.
Release them now. No. 16. No, leave it. Too late.
Back to the forward runners to try to advance.
It's here.
Good pressure being applied on that aerial kick.
More
backing
now.
up the old boys player, but he managed to release it.
Inside.
So now we have Jacob Ratavuku.
Is he flattened?
Unfortunately for him, his kick was not where it was supposed to be intended.
Are you happy with just a penalty?
Will Johnson had found a reason to penalise the old boys
on
team.
15 here.
And you can clearly see Will Johnson's arm is raised. Penalty being awarded.
Late tackle.
Late tackle. You heard the call.
9. Here. Let's go. Let's spread it up. Shot.
Yeah, there is a shot being called for the post. And when you're 23 points ahead, 71 minutes on the clock, only another 9 minutes running time, you can wear the clock down another 2 or 3 minutes here with a kick for goal. Good strategy.
8.5. Yeah, he's got to be subbed anyway. Yeah. He's just walking off the sideline, Max. Thanks. Yeah. For him, he's right.
Jason Potros unable to guide that kick through the sticks, so the score remains Tukapa 37, Plymouth Old Boys 23. And this the semi-final being played at Sanders Park here in New Plymouth in the Taranaki Premier Division 1 rugby competition. Another high kick has been hoisted. Good pressure being applied there from the Tukapa team.
Play.
Quick tap and go from Old Boys here.
Play on!
Old Boys now chasing the game.
Roll forward.
Points on the board and quick.
Hold here now. Stay back.
Lily reached in and...
Oi. No. Hey, leave it. Wait, walk away.
A little bit of pushing and shoving going on there. Probably
just come on, don't need anything from you.
Just with the score line.
Play the line out.
Players come into this game with high expectation, of course, to win. And when it's just not quite going your way, a bit of frustration can creep in. It's to be expected, but unfortunate, especially if it causes a penalty. No penalty on that occasion. Nicely taken down there.
It was knocked on by White at the top.
White knocked the
That's
ball
what I
on.
saw.
Okay, that's certainly
Hey,
trying to compete in the
Same as I
line-out.
said to Brody, you've just come on. I don't want any crap from you, mate. Knock on here. Yeah, no.
Well, Johnson certainly letting players know if they are chipping in. He's not going to have any of that. He is one of our top referees in the province. And he's obviously got opportunities now to move into the NPC and
Let's go, Tukapa, speed it up.
competition. Very, very capable ref. And has refereed this game very well.
Here we are. Let's go, boys. Go, coach. Hey, Slot.
On the inside wing. All day.
Tequila, hey, Slot. Box.
Inside ball. Box.
Crouch. Bind. Sit.
Come in!
Wait, 7. Good.
Good strong run there from the Tukapa side as they look for a close-in runner. That would be
No,
Lucas Hawes
19.
taking it forward. Another good, powerful
Get out of
surge
it.
from the
Lean
Tukapa
back.
side.
Let it go, Black.
They're trying to get their hands on the ball. They'll be penalised.
You're off your feet, and this man here is far too late. Hey, leave it, leave it.
You heard the ref clearly indicate to the Tukapa player,
You got the penalty.
and obviously he didn't listen. Been penalised.
You're off your feet,
Off your feet,
and
you
the
heard
ruck
the
is
call.
full. That's what I got him for. You want a shot? Yep. And the mark's over here too.
So Jason Potros will line up this penalty for the goalpost. And he's certainly going to take his time. He's allowed a certain amount of time to get things right before he kicks this
I have
penalty.
4:16 to go.
But every minute that goes by, there's a lost opportunity for the New Plymouth Old Boys side to get back in this game. Behind on the scoreboard, 37-23. It may be a little bit
Yeah,
too
it will
late
be.
for them to get this victory they so are keen on doing, considering it's the final next week at their own Vogeltown Park.
4.
The crowd will let you know, I believe, of this kick.
Sub there too, I think, Max.
Struck it well, curving round, but just not able to slot between the uprights.
Hang on, guys, got a sub for Black. 1 Black. Daniel. We got a sub. Your man. And we're all good to go. Time back on.
Oh, well taken there from the substitute player for the Tukapa side as they start to string together attack in the midfield. Good, sharp, crisp passing here, getting Ratuvatu Meekins
Release
involved in
him.
the play again.
Right there.
Watros will just
Not
keep this
inside.
ball downtown. Put the heat on the Old Boys side, turn them around. Very intelligent kicking there from Jason Potros. Intelligent number 10 for the Tukapa team, guiding his team around the park. A Taranaki rep. Very experienced and
Nah. Too slow to set. It's not straight over here. And we've got a sub too. Sub here.
another sub coming on, but the Tukapa players are already feeling pretty good about this game.
2 to go.
When I saw them
9
warming
10
up
sub.
before the game, I knew that they were ready for this game. They warmed up very well, both individually and collectively as a team. You can see that they were keen. They wanted to put on a good performance, and they certainly have. And they'll be marching forward next
Waiting
week
for
to
them
the
be
final.
completed. If they're ready, Max.
Last time they were in the final 2 years ago, they in fact won it.
Yeah.
They didn't quite make it last year. They lost in the semi-final against Coastal. But this year they're back, going to be in the winner's circle, getting a chance to play
Time on.
in the final next week at the Vogeltown Park, New Plymouth Old Boys headquarters.
Maxi.
There's only 2 minutes of running time on the clock. So it's a foregone conclusion now.
Crouch.
Let's go, Toby.
Bind. Sit.
Coming! Pass!
Wait.
Rightio, into the midfield. First strike.
Hold here.
Quick ruck ball, same way attack. Looking for some opportunities out wide.
Heads off 8. Stay up.
They have the ball, they can dictate what happens. Nice little dart on the open side from their halfback. They're going to keep the ball close now. Ricky Teller leading the charge.
Out of it now. Let him go. Sit back.
Working hard to get to the ground. Another pick and go through the middle.
Now, feet.
Backdoor play. Kick over the top. Very unfortunate for the Old Boys team there. They were put under a bit of pressure and they did try to regroup quickly, but Tukapa now want to try and finish this game in style. Quick tap. They're getting closer and closer to the try line. Short side attack now.
Release him now, Black.
You hear the call, release him, the ball's on the deck.
Right.
Trying to offload in the tackle there, but nicely laid back. Ball security is very good. Good continuity. They're going to finish this game in style, perhaps. Turned over. Chance for Old Boys now to have the last say of this game. Unfortunately, though, in the contact zone, the ball was spilled. Referee Will Johnson says that's time. And to the delight of the many spectators here and the supporters of the Tukapa club and the players, of course, and the coaches, Tukapa will march forward into the final next week to be played at the Vogeltown New Plymouth Old Boys headquarters with a pretty comfortable, in the end, 37 points to 23 victory. If I could have a quick summation of the game, obviously the Old Boys team started very well, tackling up 10 points to lead 10 points to 0, but once the Tukapa machine got into action, it pretty much became their game after that. But apart from a few penalties that the Plymouth Old Boys gained, the winning of the game was certainly in the second half when the Tukapa machine just rattled into gear and having a lot of strength and depth up in the firepower in the front row and in the midfield and the back row as well. Their forward pack played very well and their backline players just had too much power and gas and secured the victory. So Tukapa, 37 points to 23 victory over New Plymouth Old Boys, and this the semi-final of the 2022 Taranaki Rugby competition. We may be able to have some highlights of the match perhaps now. We can't show you all in the second half because we had a delay. You'll see in the first try it was Kalen Boser off the back of the scrum, a very powerful scrum. They got a tight head. That was the first try of the match. Then the Tukapa lads, they got into gear and got a ruck close to the line. Jason Potros had no difficulty getting over and dotting it down close to the posts. Second try of the match. Then we had an intercept that Jacob Ratavaitu Muku Neepkins managed to pluck out of the air. It was a misdirected pass from Daniel Waite. That was the third try. And then there was a kick in behind and the Campbell Woodmass at halfback managed to scoop that up and score in the corner. We missed the first try in the second half through technical difficulties. And as you'll see now, Old Boys, they managed to get back in the game and score out wide, so they got their points on the board again. It was a little bit too late though. And a kicking behind from the halfback on the short side allowed Luke Tapton to score in the corner, pretty much sealed the game. So the Tukapa side put together some very, very good tries and fully deserved their victory in this, the first semi-final of the 2022 Taranaki Rugby Championship. So that's it for the season. Well done, Tukapa. You deserve the right to compete next week, and hopefully the Riddler's team will be back next year again. and maybe even at the final to give you more rugby next season. But for me, signing off, thank you very much for the game, and we'll catch you all next year.
This live stream is sponsored by PSL, Sound, Light and Stage.